morning, good afternoon, good evening, ladies, gentlemen, and those who are neither, wherever you are in the world. I'm Rambling Rusty Elm, and this is Rambling with Rusty. Last time on Rambling with Rusty, we finished off the quest revolving around the aspects of the mage here in Craglorn. And today we find ourselves left without a quest to do here, though there is still lots to do in the zone. Looks like everything is going to be left to doing dailies or whatever. So we're just going to have to head out and find some trouble. With that said, let's get back into it.
Back in the saddle.
Let's see, there's to join the guild quest. That's for White Strix Mayhem. Let's see, there's a delve out here. So I guess we'll go in here. I know my first time through Craglorn, I picked up a few quests that I haven't found. Took me into various areas. And while they didn't appear to be dailies when I picked them up, I think perhaps since then they've become dailies or something. Because I have seen a lot more dailies than I remember my first time through. Or at least a lot more markers for dailies.
There are none left to stand against us.
See, that way leads back out. This way leads further in. Ah, another Spellscar shard. I just screwed one of those up. Put it into storage. Let's see. I don't see nothing over there.
Protect us from harm. Together. Good quality there. Never get tired of that sound.
Okay, let's see. What do we have here? We have the School of Warriors. I think I'll recruit some help for that one. Let's see. Taboro's camp. Let's go ahead and head over and discover that. Maybe we'll find a quest along the way. Other than the School of Warriors.
Stand on!
I've been in there, and while it's not super difficult, there is at least one fight
That could be helpful.
where you have to have a really good
Headed
sustain.
up to
and I
Ronnie's, huh?
don't really have that.
O divines, will you say a prayer for those who have fallen behind the walls of Ranizah, the great school of blades? For the great sword disciples who have been reduced to mindless thralls? Ranizah was once one of the great sword schools, rivaled only by the Abbey of Blades. But a betrayer gained entry through deception and trickery. He turned the mighty sword disciples into thralls of the dread celestial serpent. The initiates of Ranizah proved their mastery by completing 5 increasingly arduous tests of strength and skill. I do not know how he did it, but the betrayer overcame the trials. I'd only finished the first trial when the betrayer struck, but it stands to reason that he's in the most secure part of the school, the cavern at the end of the final trial. You'll need to complete the trials in order to avenge us. Ask what you will. I'm still looking for answers myself. I had only passed. The first trial is called the Trial of Fire. The initiate must find the tombs of the flame bearers and slay the gargoyles that guard them. Then, the flame bearers can light the braziers along the path to Ranizah. The flame bearers are the spirits of 3 previous masters of the school. So devoted were they to training future sword disciples, they bound their spirits here. Even in death, they teach new initiates the ways of the blade. The second trial is the arena, where the initiate sword disciple must survive the melee. I was about to start this trial when the trouble struck. I don't know much about the other trials, but the initiates carried books that tell of them. The books are conferred on completion of the first trial. The school had gone to chaos and ruin before I received mine. Divines, if only I could have done something. I keep thinking that I could have saved them had I been stronger. I know only the strange rumors I heard from the few initiates who had not yet turned by the time I entered. The betrayer was a member of the Scaled Court, a servant of the Celestial Serpent, who they say has appeared. So it's true? The Serpent does walk the face of Nirn? I can't begin to fathom the motivations of such a creature. But there's a legend that Raniza's founder, his name long lost to history, dedicated it to the warrior constellation. Perhaps, like the Abbey of Blades, Raniza is a place of secret arts, admitting only those brave enough and strong enough to gain entry. There are more myths than facts around.
Okay, Raniza, that is the school that I want to avoid until I have somebody with me.
Another find
Perhaps
for your
I'll see if
pack.
Miss can run this with me again. Oh, we got some goblins. Let's see, we have... one of these dailies I was talking about.
I can't tell you how relieved I am to find you. I'm Ibrula, a friend of the Stargazers. I'm trying to gain entry to this temple, but the Celestial Warriors' army of Ankara have sealed the door. I believe the temple holds the secret to ending the celestial threat. A vast library called the Seeker's Archive waits inside. I visited it before. The temple door can be opened by activating beams in the surrounding ruins. We need to find the source of the beams and activate them to open the door. But we must find a way to defeat the
Okay. Well, this should be a nice little side venture. Even if it is something I have to do, you have to do every day.
What do you say to some celebratory sweets?
Let's see, I've fought this guy a couple of times now.
You don't want to do this!
To the side! To me! Slay the intruders!
activated one of the beams. We should find the other seals.
The shadows take you! From the side!
What the hell? He just reset? Oh, come on! Get back over here before you fucking reset.
From the side!
I'm wounded. Stentor, save me.
Move to flank! Circle around!
Last night, something randomly reset on a friend of mine when it shouldn't have. So maybe there's something weird going on.
At last, the seals have been activated and we can enter the temple. But be careful. Who knows what has awoken inside since the Celestials appeared? Now that we're inside the temple, there's something I must tell you. The Seeker's Archive holds vast reserves of secret... The Seeker's Archive is no ordinary library. It's actually a shrine to Hermaeus Mora, the Daedric Lord of Knowledge. Yes, it was built centuries ago, long before the Yokudans came to Hammerfell. I've been visiting the shrine for several years now, offering relics to Hermaeus Mora in exchange for I'm sorry, but I wasn't sure you would help me if you knew. Not everyone has an open mind where Daedric princes are concerned. But I do seek knowledge to defeat the Celestials. That much is true. The followers of Hermaeus Mora who worshipped here were called Seekers. The Seekers brought gifts to the shrine, and the Daedric prince rewarded them with secret knowledge. I carry a relic from the Dragontail Mountains for... I do what I must. Hermaeus Mora is not like other Daedra. He may seem cruel at times, but he's not irrational. He's only interested in knowledge. If bringing him gifts will...
Cool. Well, as an Arcanist, I am something of a servant of Hermaeus Mora. Though for some reason the game doesn't actually recognize that. Yeah, I probably should, read these bookshelves more often. These are everyone separate. Okay. Well, we do this the hard, long way then. He's starting to get a lot of repeats now. I want to see that title again. Where were you when the dragon broke? Huh.
Get back, fiends.
the heck?
I'm with you.
I didn't take that much damage.
That's the end of that tale.
Hermaeus
Oh,
Mora.
get out of the way. Jesus. Oh, lots of books. Damn it. Okay, where am I going from here? I need to go straight. Looks like the side passages. Oh, great, the boss.
I'm not doing so well.
Yeah, lost Isabel again. Oh, I went down the wrong passage. That's what happened. Well, since we did the northern one, might as well do the southern one. Now I'm done reading. There's way too many books, too many of them that are just repeats, don't do anything. I think this... Yeah, I went the wrong way, dang it.
You have no honor of Lydia's spawn.
Hermaeus Mora's shrine waits down below. It seems he has summoned Daedra to protect the shrine since the Celestials appeared. Be careful. The Lord of Knowledge, the Prince of Secrets. We're nearly there.
Okay, lost Isabel. I keep losing Isabel.
Prince of Fate, Lord of Secrets. Your seeker, Ibrula, has returned to you.
Approach me, Seeker.
Your offering, my lord. A relic from the Dragontail Mountains, covered in runes of an unknown language.
Your gift is accepted. Tell your companions to approach me.
Hermaeus Mora wants to speak with you.
I
Approach me.
am the answer to all questions, and the question behind every answer. No need to introduce yourself. Your name.
Of course he knows who I
already
am.
recorded. I know everything. You have come to my shrine because the stars have fallen to Tamriel. By Ken. But knowledge must never be given freely. A price must be paid. Part of the cost was Then listen closely, as I will not repeat myself. The Celestial Warriors army of Ankara was created centuries ago by the Yakuten general Tarish Z. He came to me to learn how to bind his army to him, even in death. I granted his wish. His offering pleased me. He built the temple above this shrine and promised that his army would defend it. The Ankara have risen, which means Tarish has risen as well. They are bound to him. To defeat them, you must defeat. All I have told you is all that you have earned. If you wish to know more, you must become. I hunger for lost bits of lore. I thirst for new knowledge to add to my coffers. Bring your offerings to me. If I find them acceptable, I will return.
I am sorry for the deception. I was uncomfortable dealing with a Daedric prince. And I admit it. I was afraid. I have since embraced my role. Hermaeus, I will continue my quest to find relics for my master and acquire the knowledge to defeat the Celestials. You might do the same. If you find curious relics from Craglorn's lost history, bring them here.
Well, that would explain Why, this is a daily. Go find a piece of history and bring it back to the temple. I thought that might be the case. Okay, that takes care of that zone. A little quest area.
Light it up!
I didn't think you could get more powerful.
And we'll see us back to the road.
Looking forward to seeing what you make of that.
Alright, that's going to wrap up today's adventures in Craglorn, ladies and gentlemen, and others. When we come back tomorrow, we'll continue heading down the road looking for stuff to do. Until then, I'm Rambling Rusty Elm. Have a good night, and don't forget to stop and smell the roses.